Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Steve Brown. Just wanted to give you another heads up. I am heading back into Hollywood Casino here in one of the Pennsylvania locations, and I've been having a wonderful week. I've done quite a few really interesting things. My play's going up. I'm making the right decisions, making the right laydowns, making the right calls, as you heard in yesterday's video. I made a really good call against somebody, but that took a lot of time to watch him play. But today I'm going in cold on something else. Do another 1-2, nothing big, nothing major. And then I'll do that for 2 or 3 hours, depending on how the game's going, depending on how I'm doing. And I think I'll just go in, see what I can do, see what I can build. And then from there, I'm going down to Hagerstown, Pennsylvania, getting a hotel room with my wife, and we're going to enjoy the evening down there. She's got some stuff she's got to do tomorrow, so she wants to get an early start. The best way to do that is get a motel room. It's about an hour down the road, hour 20. So it's just a little easier for her to be there in the morning. And so I figured, hey, might as well go down, get a cheap motel room, and just enjoy the evening. And so we'll see what comes up from there. But yeah, should be some interesting stuff. Oh, there's my alarm. Gotta go. Talk to you later. Hey, everybody. Just give you a heads up. I'm out of the poker room, obviously. I played for an hour and a half and literally raised one hand pre-flop. It was one of the worst runs of cards I've ever had. And just sat there and just slowly, just chipped away, and it was terrible. Two hands of note that actually was where my money went. The rest of them literally were, call here, that sort of thing. I had 2 pocket pairs. They didn't hit anything, obviously. And I had 1 ace-queen offsuit, middle position. I raised to 12. I got 1 caller in the blind, and on the flop was 8-8-4, 2 spades. He checked, I c-bet, and he re-raised me like 4 times my bet, something big. I was like, okay, it's pretty obvious. You've hit that flop somehow. Later on, he was talking. He said he was telling somebody he had at least 1 4. Honestly, I believe the guy had an 8. It just made sense for him to have an 8, not a 4, unless he had pocket 4s, and that's very possible too. And of course, like I said, just slowly chipped away, $2 here, a 5 here, little things, just really, just literally just fold, until I was in the big blind. The guy to my left, he straddled for 5. The guy in middle position raised to 15, and everybody folds, and I look down at ace-king offsuit, and I call. Everybody else folds, just 2 players, heads up. And on the flop is ace, 4, queen, rainbow. And I'm thinking, oh, this finally, things are turning around. I check to him because I'm wanting to induce a bet. He bets 25. I call. And on the turn is a queen. Now, usually a queen pairing like that is a good thing. And the reason for that is because that just means it's less likely that he's got a queen in his hand. So I check. He checks. Okay, I can see how that's kind of dangerous. And on the river is a 10 of clubs. There's no flush. There is a straight draw to, obviously, if he's got king jack, if he's got pocket 10s, if he's got pocket, I think it was ace 4 queen. And I bet 36. And that leaves me 20 behind. And he, of course, puts me all in. And at that point, there's over 2 1/4 in or something like that. And I call my last 20, and you know what he has. He has ace-queen offsuit, and that's it. So just one of those days that you're like, is anything hitting? And to make it even worse, it was one of those, an hour into it, I'm thinking, why don't I just get up? I mean, there's no sense. I'm not hitting anything. I'm not getting cards. I was totally card dead. And the last thing I wanted to do was find a good enough hand and then get felted like I did, obviously. So it's one of those weird scenarios. For the trip right now, I am negative 190 for poker. So Gretchen's like, well, that's part of your hobby. I don't want this to be a hobby. I want to make money. So it's really kind of annoying that I can't keep a substantial bankroll going, and it's something that I'm learning to deal with. But part of personal development is dealing with the bad things, and so I'm on my way now to halfway Maryland, and I'm going to meet Gretchen there a little bit later. We got a motel room, like I mentioned earlier. But on my way in, I'm going to stop for some Chinese food. So I will see you all later. I'll give an update once I get to the hotel, and then we'll upload this, and you guys will see this. So, guys, again, have a wonderful day. Things are beautiful, and take care. Bye-bye.